I'm Callum Dilietto, and this is a very special season of the Flock Together podcast. It's a hotel edition in partnership with M&I, and I'm joined by Alan. How are you?
I'm very well, Callum, and yourself?
I'm good. Glad to be here at the Shangri-La The Shard, London.
Yeah.
And you are with ALHI, so you are the Association of Luxury Hotels International?
Yes, correct. Associated Luxury Hotels International.
Associated.
Yes.
Which is a collection of independent...
Predominantly independent hotels. We do have some of the smaller brands as well. So Kempinski is part of our collection too. Predominantly, we do a lot of their MICE sales in America. And then we've others, we have some branded hotels scattered within that collection. We've got some Fairmont, some Intercontinentals, a couple of Hyatts and things like that. So a lot of those tend to be more your franchised hotels, but it's a nice spread, a nice mix, but the vast majority are independent hotels, which gives them access to kind of a global sales network.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And your career has spanned across many continents and many destinations. But what was the first ever hotel that you worked in?
Oh my goodness, the first ever was before I started in the hotel industry, I was working in a bank right after high school. And I took a job in a small hotel, the Pow Foot Golf Hotel, just outside of Annan in Dumfriesshire. And that's kind of where I got the bug, I suppose, would be the best way of saying it. So
Love that.
There was some really interesting... It was one of those small hotels where you get involved in everything from bar to restaurant to reception. And yeah, that was me. And then 2 years later, I went off to college and got my degree in hotel management. And yeah.
The rest is history.
The rest is history, yes.
And then bring it right back up to the present day. What was the last hotel that you stayed in?
Well, a little step up from the Pow Foot Golf Hotel. We were just down in the Algarve and stayed at the Viceroy at Umbria in the Algarve. It's a new member of our collection. They just opened a few months ago. Absolutely gorgeous hotel. It's been recreated around a Portuguese Algarvian village.
Oh wow!
So they've got these beautiful small streets, plazas. They've got an immaculate golf course. It's stunning hotel, stunning property. Yeah.
That sounds incredible. I've only done the Algarve once, and there was an event happening at a racetrack there, so I didn't really experience the destination. I just experienced the racetrack.
Yeah.
So I feel like I didn't do the destination justice.
It was we had a whole day with the DMC actually, going around the destination and checking it out. Because I've never been to the Algarve until now. God, can't believe I'm British and never been to the Algarve. But now that I'm back in Europe, it's the chance for me to get back out now and see the bits I missed.
The next part of the podcast is revisit. So if you could relive a destination experience that you've had, what would it be?
I don't know, want to relive any of them. For me, I've had amazing experiences in so many different places, and to go back when the situation is different. Like when Brazil was probably one of the best places we lived in, Sao Paolo. And people say, Sao Paolo? And I say, yeah, but it was the circumstances around when we lived there. It was a beautiful hotel opening, but partly my family was just so connected with Brazilians. And that's what made that so special. And to go back when my family's a lot older, I'm a lot older, the people we knew there are different. It wouldn't be the same. And I think, there's some destinations I like to revisit, but to relive, I need to lose 20 years of my life or 30 years of my life to go back and really relive it the way it was. If you
could go back in time, then you would do Sao Paulo.
If I could go back in time, I'd definitely do Sao Paulo again. If I could go back in time, I would also do La Manga. That was 4.5 years there, and that was a new opening, a new beautiful resort down there. But that was the team that we built around that resort. Was probably one of the most close-knit and fun experiences I've had with building a sales team. So Yeah, I would do that one again. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. It's the people, isn't it?
It's for me now. As I must admit, as I've gotten older, it's the people that are the most important part for me. Yeah.
And if you could make any hotel a home, which hotel would it be?
Ooh, actually, the weird thing is I always used to hate taking vacations in hotels because I spent so long there. But so we'd always choose an Airbnb or a villa or something. But hotel, well, Castiglione del Bosco in Tuscany. It's this amazing estate, I suppose, the best way of describing it. But they have these beautiful Tuscan villas, 6 or 7 of them, around the estate, and there's a central little village where most of the suites are. But they've got these beautiful Tuscan villas, and they are just they still resonate with me as just being everything you need was in the villa. And then if you needed a chef, if you need the maid service, it was all there, whatever you needed. And that was also the best golf course I have seen for a long, long time.
So it's a good choice of home there, because you've got a good golf course
good
nearby.
golf course, and the pièce de résistance, a vineyard on site.
Oh, you've planned this very well.
Yes, so yeah. Golf, wine, beautiful house.
And Italian sunshine.
And Italian sunshine, yeah.
I remember seeing a TV show where it may even be the same place, but it was like, this sort of like Tuscan village, but you could basically take over this whole village, and everything becomes yours. And you know, I thought to myself, I was like, that would be a great wedding destination or event destination in any kind, because you can just owning a little Italian village. Would
And they do that a lot, as did the Viceroy in the Algarve. That was when we were there. Actually, they were just at the start of a buyout of the hotel. So it's a lot more companies are looking to do that because they keep everything together. Yeah.
And is there a hotel in the world that you've been to or visited that's not part of the ALHI collection that you'd like to make part of it?
How long have we got? Well, I think the easy one for me to say is, since coming back to Scotland, I think I'd love to have an ALHI hotel in Scotland. We don't have one there yet. So I think I'd just say Jane McGee, if you're listening in Glen Eagles, feel free, give me a call anytime if you feel like you want to. But yeah, Glen Eagles I think would be a beautiful addition to our collection.
Glen Eagles, I've been lucky enough to stay there a few times, and every time it's a fantastic experience. And it's a destination in itself, isn't it?
Yeah, we almost got married there. I remember having a sausage roll in the car park of Glen Eagles because we couldn't afford the lunch in the hotel. So.
I mean, that sounds like a perfect... I like that we almost got married there, and then we had a sausage roll in the car, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, well, I wasn't paying for the wedding, so, but yeah.
So the next part of the podcast is Reimagine, and this is an opportunity for you to plan an incentive trip for yourself. So where would you go, what would you do, and which celebrity would you bring with you?
Which version would you like? The one that I can say publicly, or
the one you can't?
No, I think let me think. I've always wanted to do a safari. I think that would be a really cool incentive in Kruger or somewhere around about there. I think it'd be awesome. Celebrity take with me?
You're like, I don't want anyone there with me. I just want to go by myself.
No. Who would I take with me on a safari? Middle of nowhere. Oh, maybe Scarlett Johansson would be a good one.
That's a
Yeah.
I can see the appeal.
And we could talk Marvel all day when we're not looking at wildlife. Yeah, that would be good. But the other one I really would love to do is the either Route 66 or up and down the west coast of the States in a Camaro or a Mustang.
Yeah.
I think that would be it's always, cars have always appealed to me. And so I'd probably have to take Jeremy Clarkson on that one, just because
Feels right.
he is, Mr. Car. So, and then he could tell me about tractors and what it's like to drive a Lamborghini tractor.
I love the contrast of the two. It's like
there's
wholesome nature safari, talking about Marvel with Scarlett Johansson, or Route 66 in a muscle car with Jeremy Clarkson.
I think I'd have to do that part. I wouldn't do the south, because I've seen that episode of, was it the Grand Tour or was that the old? Yeah, when they did the southern states, and that was a bit precarious, I think.
The penultimate part of the podcast is reform, and this is an opportunity for you to write a letter to the industry. So what would your letter be?
What would my letter be? I think it'd actually be a thank you letter.
Okay.
I've had a few years in the industry, and over those years, I think I've just met so many wonderful people, had so many wonderful experiences. One's fabulous experiences, ones you've learned from, some not so fabulous, but every one of those has kind of impacted me and my life. And as you were saying before, the people I've met over my career in the industry, be it hotels, be it restaurants, event venues, whatever, I've just met some incredible people, and I have been lucky enough to do that in different parts of the world. And seen different cultures, so I feel kind of blessed in that way, and I think my letter would definitely be a thank you to the industry and everybody I've met that's impacted my life.
We are incredibly fortunate, and I hope that I never become jaded. I know there are people in the industry that have become a bit jaded, but you're a good example of someone that still maintains that sort of thankful gratitude, and I just think, when you actually reflect on the experiences and the places and the hotels that we get to stay in, you just think, what?
I know, and the stories you can tell.
Yeah.
It's life's about stories. It's, we read a lot, but it's also telling stories too. And I've had some wonderful experiences and some very interesting stories that I'll be able to tell people in the future. Or I'm still telling people what we're talking about. Yeah.
Well, that's the point in this podcast, is to get people like yourself telling those stories. So it's great. The final part of the podcast is a very quick fire round of travel preferences. So, packing, last minute or week before?
Last minute.
Carry on or check in?
Carry on.
Airport lounge or shopping?
Airport lounge.
Right now, you're sounding like me. Last minute, carry on, get to the lounge. This is exactly
it hasn't changed in 30 years, so you'll be doing this for a while.
Aisle or window?
Aisle.
Okay. City or nature?
Nature.
Nature.
Every time.
That makes sense with the safari kind of choice there. Lay-in or early start?
Ooh, both really, but I suppose an early start would be more often than lay-ins.
Poolside or seaside?
Neither.
No water.
No, I can't sit still. I'm not a sit still kind of. I've got to be doing something. I drive my wife absolutely batty, but I can't lie by a pool and read a book or just.
Yeah, I can't either, to be honest. I get that.
It's weird. Well, it's maybe not weird, but yeah.
I think because when I choose to go away, I always try to go to places I've never been to before. Therefore, I want to explore the destination. Therefore, I don't want to sit by a pool all day. I think if I was forced to go somewhere I've been a million times, and there's nothing to do, I could maybe then chill.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'm just
I want to be seeing stuff. I want to be doing stuff. But yeah.
And finally, planned or spontaneous?
Spontaneous, I think.
I could have predicted that. I feel like you give spontaneous energy.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. It's been an
Carl.
absolute pleasure.
No, likewise.
And thank you for being on the podcast.
No, thank you. Thank you very much. Enjoyed it.